Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. At the heart of every transformation lies a single, timeless truth. What you deeply believe, you will inevitably receive. This is not merely a religious idea, it is a universal law echoed by sages, scientists, and spiritual teachers alike, and championed by Joseph Murphy in his groundbreaking work on the subconscious mind. To believe is to activate the creative forces of the universe. Belief is more than wishful thinking, it is emotional conviction combined with mental clarity. When you truly believe in a goal, a healing, or a vision, that belief penetrates your subconscious and sets invisible processes into motion. Your subconscious mind responds not to logic or surface thoughts, but to what you truly accept as real, especially when that belief is charged with emotion, repetition, and faith. According to Murphy, when you believe something is possible, your subconscious begins working like a magnet to attract opportunities, people, and circumstances that reflect that belief. This is why people who expect failure often find it, and those who expect blessings tend to experience more of them. It's not magic, it's mental law. Your outer world is a mirror of your inner convictions. Belief is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. It's how ideas become reality, and it works not just for material things, but for healing, relationships, confidence, peace, and spiritual growth. Murphy often referenced biblical wisdom to reinforce this idea. All things are possible to him who believes. This is not a metaphor, it is a mental formula. If you can believe it with emotion, hold the vision without fear, and trust the unseen, you will receive it in time. In essence, believe in, you shall receive is both a spiritual law and a psychological truth. It invites you to stop living from fear and lack, and instead live from faith, expectation, and inner power. Belief is the seed, and your reality is the harvest. Your beliefs, whether conscious or unconscious, are the blueprints that your subconscious mind follows with absolute obedience. When you believe something deeply, with feeling and repetition, that belief becomes impressed upon your subconscious, and once it's there, it begins to attract, shape, and orchestrate the circumstances of your life in accordance with that inner conviction. This is why the phrase "believe and you shall receive" is not just a motivational slogan, it is a spiritual law, as consistent as gravity. What you expect, you invite. What you focus on with belief, you magnetize into your life. The outer world becomes a mirror that reflects your most dominant inner truths. Murphy emphasized that the subconscious mind does not argue. It doesn't filter whether your belief is helpful or harmful, empowering or limiting. It simply accepts the beliefs you give it, especially those repeated with emotion, and works day and night to bring them into reality. For this reason, many people unknowingly sabotage their lives by believing in fear, failure, sickness, or scarcity. These beliefs may not be spoken aloud, but they are felt, internalized, and repeated in the background of the mind. And as Murphy taught, whatever the subconscious accepts as true, it will seek to manifest. But here lies the power of conscious belief. When you intentionally choose faith over fear, abundance over limitation, healing over illness, you begin to reprogram your inner world. And when your inner world changes, your outer world follows. Murphy often quoted sacred texts to reinforce his message, particularly the biblical verse, "Whatsoever the desire, when the pray, believe that they receive them, and ye shall have them." To him, this wasn't religious dogma, it was a psychological principle. Belief triggers the creative process, faith activates the subconscious, and expectation becomes the channel through which manifestation flows. It's not about superstition or blind hope, it's about inner alignment. When your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are aligned with your desires, you become a powerful co-creator with the universe. So don't underestimate the power of your mind and emotions. They can either help you or harm you. It is up to you to choose what you want to focus on. You have to have faith in yourself and your abilities. If you don't believe in yourself, then why should anyone else believe in you? Next, visualize your business as if it is already successful. See how your customers love your product or service, how you get media coverage, and how you make a profit. Feel the pride and fulfillment that come with running a thriving business. Then take action towards your goal. Start researching the market, developing your product or service, creating a marketing plan, networking with potential customers, and so on. Don't just wait for everything to be perfect. Just start doing something and trust that you will figure it out along the way. It is a survival mechanism that has helped us stay safe for thousands of years. But in today's world, there is not much that can physically harm us. So we often find ourselves worrying about things that are not really dangerous. So the first step is to become aware of your negative thought patterns and challenge them. Ask yourself if they are really true and if they are helpful. Usually they are not. So then you can choose to ignore them or replace them with positive thoughts. So how does this work? Well, let me explain. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you focus your mind and emotions on what you want to achieve. Don't just sit around and wait for things to happen. Take charge of your life and do something. Even if it is just a small step, it is still progress. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is the way to turn your dreams into reality. Action also helps you build momentum and motivation. When you start doing something, you feel a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. This feeling makes you want to do more and achieve more. So don't procrastinate or hesitate. Just start taking action towards your goals and trust that everything will work out for you. When you visualize something, you are creating a mental image of it in your brain. This mental image creates an energy field that attracts similar thoughts, emotions, actions, and reactions. So for example, if you want to lose weight, then visualize yourself as being at your ideal weight. See how your clothes fit better, how you feel more confident, and how people admire your body. Feel the satisfaction and happiness that come with achieving your goal. This is not about being vain or narcissistic. It is about having a clear vision of what you want and using your imagination to create it. The human brain is the most powerful organ in the body. It has been estimated that the human brain can store up to 2.5 petabytes of data. That is equivalent to 3 million hours of TV shows or 300 billion pages of text. Your brain controls everything that you do, from your thoughts and emotions to your actions and reactions. It is like a computer that runs all the programs and processes that make you who you are. So when you think a certain way, it creates a magnetic energy field around you. This energy field attracts similar thoughts, emotions, actions, and reactions. For example, if you think positive thoughts, then your energy field will attract positive experiences. But if you think negative thoughts, then your energy field will attract negative experiences. So whatever you think becomes your reality because your brain makes it so. Your brain also controls your nervous system, which is like a network of wires that carries messages throughout your body. When you think a certain way, it sends signals to your nervous system, which then triggers hormones and neurotransmitters to be released into your body. These chemicals play a role in how you feel and behave. So, for example, if you think happy thoughts, then your brain will send signals to your nervous system to release endorphins, which are chemicals that make you feel good. But if you think negative thoughts, then your brain will send signals to your nervous system to release cortisol, which is a stress hormone. So again, whatever you think becomes your reality because your brain makes it so. So now you might be wondering, how can I use this knowledge to improve my life? The next step is to visualize your goals and dreams as if they have already happened. The third step is to take action towards your goals. Here is an example of how this principle works in action. Another example is if you want to improve your relationships with other people, then believe that it is possible. Have faith in yourself and the other person. As you can see, this principle is very simple but also very powerful. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful.